my next guest for Spooky Stories.
Spookies. I thought this was an HR meeting. What the hell?
I shortened horror to HR in the email.
You sent the email?
No, I did not send the email. Someone else
said HR sent it.
Oh yeah, I'm not HR. Anyway, Spooky Stories, are you ready? Why don't you introduce yourself to the audience?
Okay, hi, I'm Andrew Tran. I am the lead videographer at Nashi.
Are you ready for stories?
Apparently it's so.
You're ready to be scared?
I mean, I've seen many things in my years of videography, so this can't be as bad.
Let's get scary.
Funny. Let's do it.
Gozu. Story 1. Gozu, also known as Oxhead, is a Japanese urban legend about a fictional story called Cowhead. Supposedly, the Cowhead story is so horrifying that people who read or hear it are overcome with fear so great, then they tremble violently for days, on the end until they die. Someone obviously has a death wish for me. And you. The full...
Who would want to... Who hates me?
I heard that Mia character doesn't like either of us.
You're not wrong there.
That's true. The full story was broken up into fragments that, when read individually, are not lethal, but still bring great pain and suffering upon those who read or listen to these words. Are you ready to get painful with me?
I've been in painful situations.
The Cowhead story, rumored to be an unpublished piece of an unpublished piece from sci-fi writer Sako Komatsu, but there is no evidence to link the author to the legend. A Ukrainian folktale called Cow's Head exists, about a woman who receives good fortune by offering food and shelter to a disembodied cow's head that visits her one night. A Gyeon Matsuri folktale, Somen Shodai, exists, about a poor but charitable person who receives good fortune by saving a tourist, Gozuteno, who was looking for a place to stay the night on his journey. In Wales, we also have something like this, where a disembodied either cow or deer head comes to your door. They'll knock on it, and then you have to have a rap battle as to why they can't come in. And if you lose, they go in and they raid your pantry and drink all your beer.
Sounds Welsh to me. Sounds about Welsh to me.
It's an interesting story. Hanako-san of the toilet. Hanako-san is a legend about the spirit of a young girl named Hanako who haunts school bathrooms. You ever been in the bathroom and the lights go off? That's her. I'm trying to get you.
You sure that wasn't me messing with the switches? Because I've done that.
You've done it to people?
Yeah, like
so
when I was
rude.
At the school restroom, I'd find the automatic switch and just go, I'd slam it, and it just turns off, and then everyone's like, ah! Oh!
Different versions of the story include that Hanako-san is a ghost of a girl who committed suicide during an air raid in World War II, and she committed suicide after getting bullied and hated by other students or mates. So she committed suicide in the school bathroom. Rumors and legends about Hanako-san have achieved notable popularity in Japanese primary schools, where children may challenge classmates to try and summon Hanako-san, just like how we do Bloody Mary.
Or Beetlejuice.
Or Beetlejuice.
Don't
do that. Not here. Are you ready for the final story? I saved this one for you.
Why? Because I'm Asian?
What? No. Because it's scary.
Okay.
The Teki Teki is a ghost of a young woman or schoolgirl who fell on a railway line, which resulted in her body being cut in half by the train. She's an onryo, or a vengeful spirit, who lurks around urban areas and train stations at night. Since she no longer has lower extremities, she travels on either her hands or elbows, dragging her upper torso and making a scratching or teki teki sound. If she encounters a potential victim, she will chase them and slice them in half at the torso with a scythe or other weapon, which I think is terrifying.
So what you're telling me is she's on a Japanese railway without a Suka card.
Yes. Yes.
She that's why she died, because she didn't have enough money on her.
She paid the price, the ultimate price.
Yeah, she doesn't have a Suka card. That's why.
In some versions of this story, the spirit is identified as Kashima Reiko, who is said to have died when her legs were severed from her body by a train. According to the legend, her legless ghost haunts bathrooms. A lot of bathroom ghosts.
Yeah, like
a lot of bathroom ghosts. Asking occupants if they know where her legs are. How would you answer that question? Where are my legs, Trent? Where are my legs?
Chick lost and found, second door on the right.
This answer might have gotten you killed. If a questioned individual replies with an answer that Kashima deems unacceptable, like that one, she will tear or cut their legs off. Individuals may escape Kashima by replying that her legs are on the Maishin Expressway, or by answering her question with the phrase Kamen Shininma, which translates to Mask Death Demon. Are you scared? Are you scared, Tran? Are you spooked?
I'm more scared of you than the stories.
You should be.
I'm calling HR.
I am HR.
No, you're not.
Thank you, everybody, for joining me on Spooktober Spooky Stories. This was our Urban Legends. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, Tran, and then whoever Demon Bill was. Thank you for joining me. Are you spooky? Are you spooked?
No, I'm going to go back and edit the dating game video.
He's spooked. Have a good night, everybody. Have a spooky night.
Going to film
Akamanto, or Red Cloak. It is described as a male spirit who wears a red cloak and a mask. Not so different from the one you're wearing. Which hides his face and is said to haunt public or school bathrooms. Bill, why are you hiding in bathrooms? And in some accounts, choosing yellow results in the person's head being pushed into the toilet. A demonic swirly, if you will. Ignoring the spirit and...